So what is real lean then, and what is the core of what I call real lean? Um, Most people, when asked about what is lean, they'll say, well, it's about elimination of waste, where waste is any activity that consumes resources but adds no value, as specified by the customer. So many of us are probably familiar at this stage about the concept that in your process, let's call it a manufacturing process at the moment, any activity that converts a product from its raw material state into the form that a customer wants. So even if I take this product here, what I want is a product that will move the slides on for me and will send a laser to point to a particular space on the slide. However, this product in its making will have been transported from A to B many times. Its form will not have changed. The raw material that was used in this product will have been stored. It may have been inspected. It very likely was inspected. It may have been checked or rechecked, or it may have had rework done on it. And all of those activities do not change the product from into the final form that I want, into the form that the customer wants. And that certainly is one main part of what lean is about. It's about looking at your value stream, looking at how much of the time that you're making your product are you actually adding value to the product, and how much resource, on the other hand, do you spend doing other activities which would be termed as wasteful activities, and not turning the product into the form that it needs to be. So looking at all of those activities and doing a value stream map is a necessary part of lean, but it's not everything about what the original lean was about. So in the original definition, the intent of lean was the complete and thorough elimination of all wasteful practices. So that's a slightly different interpretation than just about eliminating waste and wasteful activities. Wasteful practices, these were the three original wasteful practices that were identified in the original lean. So the first one you see there, the Japanese term muda, are the 7 wastes. I have them on a slide in the appendix, but the seven wastes that I just mentioned, inventory, rework, transport, and so on, they are the wastes that you would identify when you do a value stream map, and it's very intuitive. It's easy enough to understand how you could tackle some of those, and a lot of lean programs go after those particular things. However, the other two, Mura and Muri, are also a very important aspect of there are lean, are wasteful practices in the lean context. So when we talk about real lean, we're talking about looking at all 3 of these. Okay, so that's a very important point for later on. So to achieve this more complete definition means that we have to look at the creation of flow through the implementation of leveled workloads. So the whole point of unevenness or volatility in a process is an aspect of lean that is often overlooked, because we could spend a lot of time and effort eliminating all the wastes in our existing process, but if we don't look at leveling our process first, we're not going to get the benefits of all of those waste elimination projects that we do, and that's a very key point, and that's a huge focus of what BSM's Lean Lab approach is.